So good afternoon, Shante. Big welcome to the college. My name's Miriam and I'm going to be talking to you today about your application. So thank you very much for the application. Can I just check that you've applied for the Health and Social Care Pathway?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have you been at the college before?
Yeah, I came here like a few months ago with my mum for an open evening.
Right.
Yeah.
So you obviously liked what you saw that day?
Yeah, my mum really liked it too.
Yeah. So what made you apply for the college?
Well, it's nearby, it's near to
Yeah.
home, and it's quite big as well, so there's lots of people to get to know. So.
Okay. So presumably you've got an interest in working in the health and care sector,
Yes.
which is why you've applied for this pathway. Great. So what we're going to do today, this is the next stage in your application, where I'm going to be talking to you about your career pathway, coming up and writing your career pathway plan. So what we need to do now is, following up from the letter that you got saying that we'd like to have you at Activate Learning and we will find a right programme for you, now we need to decide, is this the right pathway for you, and which starting point do you have. So what I'd like to do today is to talk to you about your longer term career goals, why health and care, what you understand about that sector, why it's going to be right for you, what jobs you might want to go for, and then specifically what the next steps might be on your career path, which programme you're going to start on here.
So I won't start on level 3 like I asked?
You might well do, we might well decide that that's the right programme for you to start on. There will be some conditions and requirements for doing that qualification, which will be around GCSEs.
Okay.
So we will need to work towards that. So we'll get that information and we will work towards you starting on that advanced programme. If for whatever reason you are not able to start at that stage, we can come up with an alternative, something you can do to work towards that.
Okay.
Yeah. So what today is about is developing your career pathway plan for when you're at Activate Learning, and then talking a bit about where you're going to be going after that, planning out that route for you so you're really clear and motivated about where you're going. So we'll be finding out a lot more about you today, which will be great, and also it's about making sure that you really know what the course is about, what our expectations are, so that there are no surprises for you in September. So we'd like to get to know you a bit more between now and when you start here full time in September, and today is just taking that a bit further. So what we'll be doing, if it's okay, we'll be recording here on your career pathway plan your longer term goals, what the next steps will be, and as I said, the alternative step if you're not able to start at the advanced diploma level. And I'd like to particularly to talk about find out about if there's any support needs you might have, so that we are ready for you in September and get you off to a flying start, and we have everything in place for you. And by the end, I'm hoping that we're both very clear about the next steps are, how we're going to keep in contact between now and September. It's quite normal for students to come in a couple of times between now and the start, so that we get to know you a bit better.
Okay. Would that be like another meeting like this?
Well, no, it probably wouldn't be like this. It'd probably be a bit more practical. We'll find that students make a better start if they're really well prepared. They might want to get to know some of the other people starting at the same time. We might be doing some work with you over the summer, preparing you for this programme, because it will be a bit different to school, won't it? And that might be one of the reasons you're attracted to being here. Yeah, so all of this is geared towards getting you off to a great start and making sure that you're successful, that you're on the right programme. Great. What we'll be doing, I'll be recording information on your career pathway plan, and I'll send you a copy of that. All the information we will hold here we'll keep to the college. We're not going to be sending it to anyone else. But as I said, as part of the discussion, I'll be asking you a bit about yourself and your interests. If during the course of our discussion you come up and say something where it becomes evident that you or somebody else is at harm, that might be something I might need to take to somebody else to, if any action needs to be taken.
Something like what?
Well, if, for example, we found out or you disclosed that somebody was hurting you, or that somebody in your family was being hurt or put at risk, because it does happen, we are under an obligation to take action. Have you heard of the term safeguarding at your school?
Yeah.
We're very conscious around keeping students safe and staff members safe. Safety is really, really important, and we do lots of measures. You'll notice that all around the college we try to keep everybody safe, and one aspect of that is taking action if we find out that something inappropriate is going on. We have a duty to share that with other people and take action. So I just needed to let you know that. Okay? Right, but before we go on, can I just check that we got the right details on the form here? That's your name and your contact details. Excellent. And see, we haven't got your school. What school did you go to?
St Greg's.
St Greg's. Okay. Oh, fantastic. I think we've got all of that, and we can get going.